It was here in Adelaide, on Sunday, September the 5th, 1880, John Gore and Edward Saunders made the momentous decision to start the army in the colony of Australia.
Is anybody here this afternoon who hasn't had a square meal? I'd like to invite you to come home with me.
I love going to museums. It's so exciting to find out how people lived back in the olden days. For Salvationists, history is important because it shows us who we are and where we've come from, and that helps us to navigate the future. But not everyone feels the same way about history as I do.
Can we go now?
If history doesn't do it for you, then things are about to change. The Salvation Army is embarking on an exciting new project. The history of the Army in Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, Tonga and Papua New Guinea will come alive, but we need your help. Remember those old photos you've got stored somewhere in the garage? What about that diary you saved when you were cleaning out your parents' place? Anything you think could be useful. Photographs, film, diaries or artefacts, gather them up and get in touch with the research and reference group that's being established in your territory.
Please note, human artefacts will not be accepted.
Now you may be thinking, not another history book. Well, it's not. This contemporary history of the Army in the South Pacific will be presented on DVD, on a CD-ROM, through a website and as a coffee table book. The early Salvationists were gung-ho. They forged new ground. They truly believed in their movement and were bold and courageous enough to attempt the impossible. Through them, God did awesome things. So let's keep our history alive and present it in such a way that will inspire us to go out and make a history our children will be proud of. So why not get involved in unearthing the treasures of our history? This is a unique project, and it's something that may not be repeated for many decades, so your support is vital.
Whoa, check this out! An ancient form of salvation communication. This history stuff is so cool!
If you're interested in being involved as a researcher, or if you've got artefacts you want to donate, contact the chairman of the research and reference group in your territory. Major Ken Sands is the contact point for the Australia Eastern Territory. If you live in the Australia Southern Territory, contact Lindsay Cox. Major David Bennett is the contact point for people in New Zealand, Fiji and Tonga. And if you live in Papua New Guinea, get in touch with Major Alan Satterley. Just as the Acts of the Apostles inspired and motivated the early church, this project will highlight the mighty work under God that the Salvation Army has accomplished in this region and inspire Salvationists to even greater heights.